Today it's the Montana High Country 295 RL. Come on. Today we're at Fraserway RV in Kamloops, British Columbia, Canada, where we get to show you the Montana High Country 295 RL. Really nice rig, first Montana on the channel, so we're excited to show it to you. Of course, in the description, the timestamps, currency converter, the RV research tool that we use and you can use too, and we highly recommend you do use. As well, there's a link in the description if we're providing you with any value that you could buy us a coffee. And today we want to thank Letitia D. We really appreciate it. Thanks for the support. So we are going to take you on a tour of the outside of this rig, and then of course we're going to take you inside. Now let's get started here at the front. So on this fifth wheel, they do have the max turn system, which just means that this is angled so that as you're turning, you're not banging this corner on your truck. Now, let's look at the space under here. In this front storage area, it is on the clip that I don't love, but this isn't that big of a door because they also have this second door, yet it goes into the same space. So, hey, it's a big space. You've got your batteries in here, you got your battery disconnect. It's big enough that if you want the generator, you can put the generator in. So it's a good space no matter which way you decide to use it. Now, coming around to this side, you do get the electric level system on the Montana High Country. I just want to point out that there are the two. There's the regular Montana and then there's the Montana High Country. What are the differences? Well, it's more like fit and finish and weight, and then with those things goes price, right? So the regular Montana you're going to find has all the bells and whistles, and the High Country, although super nice and extremely functional, just has stripped out a few of those little details. So you're probably going to find electric stabilizer jacks on the High Countries, and you may find hydraulic on the regular Montanas. So here is that system on this High Country. In this compartment here, you can see your electric leveling jack with your 30-pound propane tank, and then in here, ooh, how high is this gonna go? Oh, it's good, and it's on struts, right? Or here's the strut. So that's your great pass-through storage, because remember you do get a drop frame. You're also getting a solar system on this rig, which I believe is going to be a 200-watt panel. But I see you've got a 2,000-watt inverter, you've got a charger, so it's all set up in here, which is super nice. And then here is your wet bay, and everything's inside. So your valves are here, you've got your tank flush, your city water, a shower, all the bells and whistles that you should have in there with the spot so that it can drop down and you can close that door. On this model, you are getting 3 slides, and they are using different types of mechanisms. On this smaller one up here, you're getting the Schwintek system, which is appropriate for its size and weight. And on this one over here, you are getting the rack and pinion system. Now, also you'll find the cable-driven systems on the High Countries, again, because it's a weight thing. Now, it might be a little more expensive, so I think they just sort of see which one's going to fit best and how they can keep the costs down. What I'm also noticing though is you do have rain rails and you do have spouts, but you don't have slide toppers. So I would suggest that that be something you upgrade to. Now let's take a look at the wheels. In here, little tough. You are getting aluminum wheels, and these tires are the Rainier ST 235/80R16. And of course you do get the road armor suspension, but go and take a look at that construction video because we give you more information there. Now, let's carry on. Here is your 50 amp electrical connection coming around to the back. You notice that you're getting frameless windows. Those are super nice if that's your deal. I mean, they definitely look nice from the outside. Inside, they're not my favorite. You can also have the option of getting a backup camera. Here is your ladder for climbing up, and you do get a receiver here if you wanted to put a bike rack or something like that on the back of your rig. And I'll try and figure out just how much that can be. Coming around to this side is the other rack and pinion, and these are all electric slides, and on the regular Montana you may be able to get them in hydraulic. Coming around to the side here, you're getting two awnings, one on the slide and then one on the main part. They're going to be electric. They have LED lighting in them. You also get outdoor speakers, and you're getting the step above steps. So I do like them. They're nice and stable and strong, and this is a 4-level system. Let me just see though if I can reach the handle of the door. Yippers, I can, so that's good. I'll be able to get these steps in and out. Plus I really like this handrail. The door, better move my coffee, is a friction door. So I like that as well. There is no hook or anything back there, but that's okay because you do get this nice friction door. They are moving to what they're calling the screen assist. This is a Lippert product. It's so you don't have to push the little lever, you just do the whole bar. And it shuts pretty good. You do get some electricity back here, and then moving up to the front here is another 30-pound propane, and you can also see your other electric leveler. Now, I want to talk about this. I mean, we know we love this nice big door, pass-through storage, lit, electric, cable, satellite, all those kinds of things in there. Love it. And this door stays up so nicely. We thought it was on a magnet, but it's not. And I just want to explain that some more, because the actual mechanism, I couldn't get the door down. Pulling, I'm like, but it's stuck on that magnet because it's not really a magnet. It's a system that you have to push the little lever away, which there's not a hope that we are going to do that. So I had to go find some camera gear so that I could reach up there, way up there. And I also want to warn you, because if this is you, if you have any shoulder problems or arm problems, this is a fairly heavy door. So,
especially if it's at the end of your reach.
It is. So I got to reach way up there and flick that, and then slowly bring down this very heavy door in order to shut it. I'm sorry, that's absurd. Why is that not just a magnet? I don't understand, but I gotta tell you, that's a complaint for us on this one. Size matters. I can't reach that. It's just unrealistic.
Average height people like yourself have trouble.
I guess. So, please fix that, Montana. All right, now let's go inside and take a look at the 295 RL. Come on. Ooh, screen door is closed. Hello, welcome to the 2022 Montana High Country 295 RL. It's not that huge of a trailer, yet it still seems quite big and spacious and everything you need. So let's talk about the decor. It is white, light, more on the grayish tones, and anywhere that it's a little bit darker seems more gray to me. So that's popular, right? Okay, so let's talk about this. You get this little bar area, or a little bit of countertop space, which does have a very nice one-piece plastic backsplash. I do like the solid surface counters whenever I see them. There is a couple of drawers here, all on the metal roller gliders, and they have the nicer, darker shade of hardware. The cabinetry is all screwed, pocket screwed in, but it is not hardwood cabinetry, just so you know. Down here, you're getting quite a bit of storage space, so that's nice. Light, electricity, nice little shelf here that's easy to reach, more electricity. Puck lights up there. We were not able to turn all the lights on in here, which is a bummer, but the batteries weren't in there, remember, at the front. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, first of all, way too darn high for us, but you guys have heard us harp about that before. I like this. What the thing is here is that there's another cabinet over here that has your controls in it. And, you know, for your tanks, heating, slides, awning, all of that kind of stuff. So that's how that works. And then coming over to here, this is very nice. And I learned something. I do like this sort of plexiglass decorative stuff just because it looks nice. But I also learned that versus hardwood cabinetry, which would have a full panel in here, this makes it lighter. How cool is that? Okay. So here's the pantry. Now it's not the deepest pantry I've ever seen, but it's a nice pantry. It doesn't have adjustable shelving, and there is a light way up in there. So let's hope that comes on with a switch, because I have no idea how you would actually get at that light. But it's a nice space, so I do like that. Next, moving around. So now we're moving into the slide. And you do get a really nice sized, I'm going to say 10 cubic foot fridge.
I'm going to say 13.5.
You could be right. I'll look. And of course it has the nice matching panels for the cabinetry, and the freezer is an all the way through freezer, and it's very nicely positioned in the slide so you can reach everything. That's a great fridge. I wonder if the Beeve needs a new fridge. That would be one of the things that I wouldn't mind changing. Okay, moving over to the island. So this is going to give you a little more countertop space over here. This is all sink, but you do get this lovely flip up. Anything under there? I mean, it's heavy, but that's because you're getting a solid surface countertop. But it's nice. You are getting a nice tall tap, and I like the black finish, and yes, it does have a sprayer. You are getting the sink covers that are the same material as the counter, which is nice for covering, but it doesn't make it a cutting board, so I'm not in love with that. This is a huge sink. First of all, it is double stainless. I think it might be more of the plasticky stuff that looks like stainless. Undermount with a small side here and a really big side here. So I like that. It might even be too big, but you know what? If you're living in here full time, because remember you can have a full-time warranty on the Montana High Countries, you might have bigger pots and pans and things like that that you would be using. Also in the island, there is storage down here, which is a great size for a garbage can. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 nice sized drawers. I just want to see if they're all the same. Yes, they are. And then over to this side is where your stove and microwave and stuff is. So first of all, I like that there's some countertop on either side of the stove. We've got storage down there, plenty of it, and storage up there, plenty of that. You could even put like a wire shelf or something in there. LED lighting, storage up there, but it's not on a strut, so that's going to come down and bonk me. And
well, it's not really going to bonk you. You're not high enough.
True enough. But if I got my stool and I was up there, this is a very nice GE microwave. It's a good size, not convection though. But you don't need convection when you look at this, because this is a Suburban Elite Series propane cooktop, 3 burners, nice and level. I like that. And it moves down to this great oven. And the way this whole thing looks, I've seen, you know, like the apartment style stoves in RVs, and I thought, really? That's quite the setup to have in here, but it's not. It's just they're tricking you. This one is the same as the cabinetry, but they put this matching front end on it to go with the oven, and it looks like an actual piece of residential furniture. So that's kind of cool. Okay, over to this side, you get more storage the same as that side, and more storage the same as that side. The backsplash here is that one-piece plastic. You've got electricity on both sides. All right, moving back into the living room area. This is sort of your entertainment center, big TV. I'm going to guess 50 inches?
I'll buy that.
Okay, but I'll try and find out the exact size for you. Often they do not say what size their TVs are. And the truth of the matter is, you could make this smaller, you just can't make it bigger. Storage, that's a lot of storage actually. And then, moving down, let's see here. Oh, okay, so you got more storage. You got your Furrion system there, your cable and things there, speakers. And then you move down to, this is very nice. So this is a 30-inch electric fireplace. So yeah, no, I love that. And it's got this really nice decorative edge around it. So I like that. All right, so moving back now out of the slide into this back area, you get massive windows and they're beautiful, but because of the light situation, I'm gonna pull the roller blind here just so that I can show you things better. So what's great is you've got all that storage up there. Now I can't reach it because I'd have to stand on the couch, but that's not unheard of in a fifth wheel anyways. You do get LED lighting there. You're getting windows on either side, and I'm seeing that these are the thermal pane windows. Yay, loving that. You have a little bit of a side table here. You're getting USB electricity on both sides. The couch itself is comfy, but I am noticing a little more brownish in color. It's going to fold out into a bed. And then I wanted to show you this. With the frameless windows, they flick open like that. My big complaint about that has been that most of the couches and things sit up to here, and I'm going to show you that on those theater seatings, so that you have to reach in behind to turn this mechanism right here to open your window. Then it's open at the bottom and the airflow is blocked by the seat, which drives me crazy. But in this particular one, with this particular couch, it works really well. So I'm really happy to see that. Now I'm going to go over here and I'm going to show you the difference in front of the theater seating. Let me pull this blind again. Check out these windows. They're fabulous. So here, actually this one isn't that bad. It's just something that I would be checking if this was what we were buying. Here is the top of the seat and it goes right to the bottom of the window. So it isn't really blocking that much. It should work out fine. These are nice, comfy theater seats. So that is just a piece that fits in to their cup holders. It does have, looks like some reclining, and of course your footrest is going to come out, but it doesn't have all the bells and whistles like massage and heat and all that jazz, which I think is probably reserved for the regular Montana. Okay, let's move around the rest of the slide. I'm going to pull down another blind or two. I hate making it dark, but if it shows better for you, then I'm happy with that. Now, this is a nice table, and it's going to pull out like this and move up, but that's as far as it's going to go for making it extended. But it does fit the 4 seats quite nicely. Drops down, tucks back in. These are super nice. This is a super nice gray fabric. It's not going to be nice when it gets spilled on, but you know, it's like in your house. You sometimes have to trade off really nice things and then no one's allowed to spill on them. But these are very nice. It's freestanding. The other thing I want to show you under this table, if you can get down here and have a look with me, there is no pedestal. There's no leg, there's nothing. It's attached to the wall back there, and no legs are getting banged. It fits everybody, depending whether they get short legs or long legs, it fits. So I do like that. Also though, this isn't going to make down into a bed. Sorry, but you do have that couch back there. So while I'm down here, I'll talk about the floor. Now, of course, go to the construction video where I explain the floor materials to you, but I just want to point out that you're getting a very nice gray toned wood like looking vinyl with this plasticky tweed kind of stuff in the slide. Looks better, hopefully will stand up way better than carpet does as far as staining and that kind of thing goes. And it's in both slides, so you're not going to be spilling onto carpet from your stove. You do get the in-floor ducted heat, which they say is actually more efficient and heats things better. For me, it's also, okay, I want to just point it out. I often say it could be a weak point in the floor because of the cutout opening, but this floor is not a laminated floor. It has the aluminum floor joists, so not going to be as big of a concern here. So there's that, but it's still going to collect dirt and that kind of thing. Also over here in the island, you're getting 2 electrical outlets. And then going up, let's take a look at this ceiling. Now we're in a 5th wheel, so you know it's a nice high ceiling. You're getting AC, ducting, LED lighting, fan, and these are quite nice lights. I like them. They're not overly blingy, but they add some character. You also get the vent in the kitchen, so that's another thing that I really like. The AC ducting in the high country is the Whisper Quiet AC system, but you're more than likely going to find that standard just in the living area. You can probably option it into the bedroom, but standard you'll find it here, where in the regular Montana it'll be more standard everywhere. So that takes us through the ceiling, and then let's move on back up the stairs for a couple of things that I want to show you here. One is, well, I see they're working on the fuse box system, but you also get the central vac, so that's nice. And then there's a place to hang things, but it's not very wide, so I'm not sure what you're hanging there. Maybe a dog leash, that kind of thing, because it's not really for jackets and things. It's not big enough or wide enough for that kind of. But you can put your keys up here, Corey. You could put your keys up here. If he put his keys in the same place all the time, he'd always know where they were. Okay, come on up. Into the bathroom. This is a really nice sized bathroom. I mean, I'm not loving the open closed door. I'd rather a slider, but it works, right? There's plenty of space for it. Over to the vanity area, there is some LED lighting, and then you get a mirror that's, well, too high. I could pluck my eyebrows, that's about it. But you do get some storage in there, a little more storage here. Moving down to the countertop, so not a solid surface, but it is a thermofoil, so there is no seams. You do get a little bit of counter here, so that's not bad. Decent sized standard sink, standard taps. You do get some electricity, switches. Moving down, there is quite a bit of storage underneath there. And then you do get 3 drawers. So that's great. Behind me then, we've got more storage, which is quite nice. And you get a porcelain foot flush toilet with, I don't know, gotta find a place for your toilet paper to go. But this is the space that I've got. So, I mean, it's not bad, right? Over to the side here, you get a radius textured glass shower. So what's also interesting is that this is a one-piece fiberglass unit. So I like that. It's got a seat in it. The reason I'm not getting in is because it's been winterized and the antifreeze is all over, and I'm not interested in getting that all over the rest of the trailer. So I'm going to stand out here. It does have a little skylight in it, standard taps. It's big enough. I'm fine with it. Okay. Moving over to this side, now we're into another slide. So this slide is doing bathroom and bedroom. And you're getting a lot of storage. You can do whatever you want in there. You can put bins, you can just stack stuff, you can do whatever you like. Moving down here is closet, or look in there. It is plumbed and vented and ready for a combo unit washer dryer. If you so want one, you can have one. Now, into the ceiling, there is a vent, there is AC ducting, and there's LED lighting. And then into the floor, there is a actual heat vent down here as well. So you're getting all the circulation of air you need. Now, let's go in the bedroom. Come on. Now, you do get another entrance from the bathroom into the bedroom that goes with this slide, and it does have a slider door, so I'm happy with that. Over to this side, a little bit of shelving up here, a nice nightstand here with electricity, and there's room inside it. And down to the floor is your heat vent. Okay, now I want to just come over here and show you all of the wonderful features in this bedroom. First of all, you got this ta-da front window. I love that. I just love these big windows. It does have a roller blind. It is tinted. It's just so nice. This side, more storage but no nightstand. You do get a window on this side. You do get LED lighting in here. And this is just a different decorative wallboard. So not a headboard per se, but it's aesthetically, it looks nice. I like it. Now that I'm up on a step too, I don't know if you noticed that, but when I came in at the edge here, I did have to take a step up. So depending on your height, I mean, clearly for me, it's not a problem, but there is a step there. Over here, that glass, and it opens up to a shelf and closet space. Not a ton, but it's there. And then you get all this countertop, which I absolutely love, along with USB and electricity. And then more cupboard there. And two humongous, oh, they tricked me. I was going to say humongous drawers. They're big like this, but they're not big this way, which is okay. You get two of them. So over to this side, more closet and shelf space. I like that. You are also getting cable hookup and electricity, and you could put a TV here. And then you get another window here, so that's nice. Another countertop space, which is also nice, which gives you another 5 drawers in the dresser. Let's take a look at this big bottom. It's the same as these ones over here. Then you're getting this big bed. I believe this is a queen bed, and I will look that up for you. Let's see what's underneath. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it's not near as big a storage as you might think, but it's still storage. Gotta love storage, no matter where you get it. Okay, then while I'm down here, so no carpeting again, all vinyl, but remember there was only that one floor vent over there by the bathroom slider, and then up to the ceiling. You are getting a second AC here, so that's nice. All the ducting, all the LED lighting. Let's talk about the Cracker Barrel factor. So that slide's not that deep, so when you bring it in, it's probably going to come right up close to these drawers. Again, that's not that big of a deal. You just have to get stuff out of there before you get parked. You're going to be able to come in the door and you're going to climb into bed. You're just not going to walk along this edge. Because of this slide coming in, you're not going to get into this closet. You will be able to open this a little. You're going to have access to these. That's pretty good. And you can still get into, oh no, sorry. You'll get into the bathroom from the door by the stairs, but the entryway between the two with the slider door is going to be blocked because when the slide comes in, the actual closet space is going to move in as well. Okay, let's go look at it down here. All right, coming down here to look at the Cracker Barrel factor in this main living area, you've got two opposing slides. One's a little bigger than the other. So this one here, the edge of it is right close to the pantry, and it's going to come up right up to very close to this island. So when you think about that, this is not going to be usable at all. This other one, when it's coming in, it's going to come into right about here. So you're going to have to squish through here. But once you get past this edge here, you will be able to walk right up to here. So you will have access to the fridge. You would have access to the sink. If you had long arms, you could reach the stove or maybe up to the microwave. You would be able to get over to this side of your table. So you could have access that way. And of course, you'll be able to walk in the door, get into the bathroom, and get into the bed. So you really, it's not that bad. It's a doable Cracker Barrel factor, I think. Now, let's talk about the numbers. Now, for the numbers on the 2022 Montana High Country 295 RL. Very nice trailer. Hope you liked it. And, you know, you can always hit that little thumbs up down there if you did. Let us know if you're getting one. Okay, so it has a GVW of 14,300 pounds with a cargo carrying capacity of 1,694 pounds with the tanks full. So that's pretty good. Now, for the other numbers, it has a length of 34 feet. The height, 13 foot 4 inches. The freshwater came in at 87 gallons, the gray at 88 gallons, and the black at 49 gallons. That towing receiver back there was actually for 3,000 pounds. So that's quite a bit. Coming on into the inside here, the fireplace put out 5,000 BTUs. The freestanding dinette that we showed you is an option. The standard would be an actual booth dinette. This fridge, the standard would be an 18 cubic foot residential, and then it comes with that 2,000 watt inverter that we showed you. So here the gas electric Dometic 13 cubic foot, yes, Corey was right, is the one that they've gotten here, so that inverter can just be used for other things. The bed is standard's a king, queen is an option, 35,000 BTU furnace, and 12-gallon quick recovery hot water. And then the all-important number, the price here at Fraser Way today is $92,900. Canadian, of course. Currency converter is in the description, so click on that link if you want to know what it is for wherever you are at. And of course, while you're down there in the description, you can click on the link if we've provided you with any value to buy us a coffee. We really appreciate that. And of course, while you're down there, click subscribe, and we'll put a link up here to the construction of the Montana, and you know, send you off on another little adventure or something like that. It's been really fun sharing this one with you. Thanks for watching.